morning, welcome back to Y Space, the official podcast of YMCA Nelson Mandela Bay, where youth voices are heard, stories are shared, and impact begins. I am your host, you're familiar with me, I am Tabile Msomi, and today we have another guest, exciting guest. It's a young person who's doing big things already at his age. I'm so surprised myself, I can't wait to hear everything about him. And today's theme or topic says youth leadership, transformation, and purpose. That is exciting, and please stay tuned for more that we're going to talk about. So I'm going to turn to him. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine,
I'm good, thank you. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
You feel great? Really? Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
A bit.
A bit. Relax, I don't bite. We're just going to have a conversation. All right. So firstly, I want to know you. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you do?
Okay. So my name is changemakers Harris. I come from Mission Vale.
Yes.
I attend Hillside Technical High School, and I'm currently a Junior Commissioner.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, you're currently a Junior Commissioner. Okay. So how did you become a Junior Commissioner?
So it was unexpected.
Yes.
My school called all the debaters to come, the juniors, and they selected two of the very best junior debaters to go and present a speech regarding gender-based violence at Chapman High School.
Yes.
And it was unexpected, but I went myself and our junior visible commander from Gambiel SAPS.
Yes.
She's also attending Hillside. We went, and it was just where I gave my speech, and where it was announced that I am first the visible. Then later on, I found out that I'm now the junior station
commander.
Yeah.
Oh, and from that excitement, I can imagine when you were selected. Like, how did it feel? Like, did you believe it? How was it for you?
At first, I was very proud of myself, but I really didn't take it as much until the later elections.
Okay, which later elections maybe?
It was the district and formerly, previously the provincial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to understand it. Okay, so was the school, or was it the police, or who went to your school maybe to say maybe there's this program that is going on? How did you know about the program? Okay, yes, it was introduced to school, but who reached out to who first?
It's the South African Police Service who came to our school.
Yes, and then your teachers picked you.
Yes.
From there.
Yes.
Are you the top achiever in class?
No.
Okay, tell me more.
So I am a debater for 3 years now, and I serve as the secretary and formerly as the captain of the junior debating team.
Yes.
So then it was there when I was elected.
Oh, interesting. Where did your passion for debate come from?
So it's unexpected, but I would say it comes from my family, because they speak a lot.
Really?
And we would always argue about the smallest thing. Like, I would want to say that, no, I'm right in my perspective.
Yes.
My uncle would say, no, he's right. My cousin would say, she's right. It would come there. And also politics, it's where my love for debate comes from.
Oh, you're also into politics? You love politics?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just really surprised. I think you're such an interesting young person. How old are you again?
16.
16 years. You're such an interesting young person. I'm out of words. Like, honestly, I'm out of words, because I myself, I remember growing up. I loved reading a lot. I did like participate in debate, but it wasn't as you, like, for 3 years, and for you to be here at 16 years, it's really a huge thing. That means it's something that you're really passionate about, and it's not something that you're just doing for the sake of doing it. And do you understand the impact that you have on other young people?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever been approached maybe by a young person who says, I want to be like you one day, I want to do this. How did you do this?
Yes, so at my school, I've been getting a lot of respect from my fellow peers, and one of my classmates is like, changemakers, I really admire you, what you're doing and the discipline you have.
Yes, yes.
So for me, it's not that I'm the best debater, but the discipline and the determination I have for achieving more, because I mean, we live in a South Africa where young people are often overlooked, and for me, I've made it my personal goal to show that there is young people out here that needs to be heard, that has the voice.
Yes. And I love the fact that when you say that young people, there are young people out there and who have the voice, and you did that yourself. You didn't just say, I have the voice and just stood there. Because I believe that other thing that stops us young people is that we tend to speak a lot, without any action. And you did action, and you're here today. You're inspiring other young people. If your former classmates are truly inspired by you, that means you're changing someone's life.
Yes.
Like really, you're changing someone's life. So now I want to understand, maybe like a little background. You come from a family that's very into, it's more like you took this thing from them because it's something that was happening at home, right? I want a little background. Do you think that maybe how you grew up shaped you to be the person you are? Or maybe the space that you were in, maybe the school, or maybe when you got introduced to the SAPS program, it changed you to be a better person, or it changed you to be the person that you are today?
I would say it's both. It goes hand in hand. I come from Dice Primary, and there I was my first year, so I'd say grade 2, grade 3, I was very naughty. I didn't want to listen to any teachers, so I did my thing.
Yes.
Up until grade 6, where one of my educators, Mrs. Van Dijk, she was like, changemakers, I see your potential, you are a leader, and I was appointed as a student leader. I led. With that came a pride, it became a hunger, this is me, and the more and more I was recognized, the more I told myself that this is where you belong. And also my family, they would motivate me a lot and say that so and so and so.
Yes. Oh man. I'm really, really surprised. You're a young person and you have such wisdom. You have wisdom. You're intelligent. Like, even the way you speak, it's really, truly, truly, truly amazing. I myself, I'm inspired. I am really, really inspired. And also, while you're speaking, I'm just thinking of the fact that there are a lot of young people out there who have lost hope. We all don't come from the same backgrounds. We all don't grow up the same way. We all don't get to experience or get these opportunities. And it's truly sad that at some point you find these young people they're involved in crime, they're involved in they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be going to school, get better education, build yourself as a young person and all of that. And you as a junior commissioner, please tell us your role as a junior commissioner now. Tell us your role. What exactly do you do as a junior commissioner? And if maybe there is a way that it connects with maybe assisting these young people, how do you make sure that, you take part in, assisting these young people?
Okay. So as a junior commissioner, our role is to work as a link between our schools and the South African Police Service. So we ensure safety within school grounds. We promote different awarenesses based on different things. Our main awarenesses is bullying, cancerism, and gender-based violence. And I would say that it's very important for us, and I like this initiative that the Department of Basic Education and the South African Police Service has adapted, because it shows us that there is, for other young people, there is people like on the same age group that has achieved something, and they can do the same.
Yeah, that's true. Because Okay, because now I'm looking at the fact that since it is a link, have you ever faced any challenges as a junior commissioner?
I would say not really.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, so when you go back to schools, since you are placed there as someone, you're trying to prevent this bullying, this gender-based violence, and also can you please dive maybe into these awarenesses? How do you do these awarenesses? And have you ever had like maybe positive outcome from them?
I would say for sure there is a positive outcome from these awarenesses, because many times as teenagers we don't really want to listen to grown-ups, because we are like, what do he or she know, because they grew up in a different era.
Yes.
But now as someone young, I can speak to my fellow peers and say, listen here, this and this and this, what you are doing has a negative impact, and I show them the wrong in that.
Yes.
So it all goes hand in hand.
Yes, and also because on their side, as much as they don't want to listen to older people, if you come with information and tell them and show them, if you do this, it's wrong, and then there's an outcome, it's up to them whether they receive it or not. You've done your part. And I believe that in your role as a junior commissioner, someone has mentored you. You've been mentored by someone, maybe at the station or wherever. You've been mentored by someone. How has that mentorship developed you or helped you in the position that you're in?
So, yes, I am being mentored by someone, warrant officer, also from Gavin SAPS, and also my teachers at Soweto High School. The mentorship really, it means a lot to me, because there are some things that I do not understand. Then they would speak to me and they would advise me, and that advice I can then take to the next person. I then inspire that person, and so it goes on. So it becomes then a chain reaction.
Yes. That's amazing. I'm glad that you have someone to assist you, because you're young and you may not understand everything, right? You may not understand everything. I mean, you have the passion. I can see you have the passion, but you may not understand everything. And it's good that there is someone to assist you, to mentor you, to show you the direction, so that you're able to also carry out your role very well. Why do you think youth programs and community involvement are important today?
I would say it's very much important, because we need to give the youth a platform to speak their mind, and also as youth leaders we need to hear from our followers and from others what is needed and what needs to be done. So when we then go to a higher platform where people in high positions are listening to us, we're not just speaking from our perspective, but from others, from those who have spoken to us, from our followers.
Yes, and I love the fact that you are speaking about leadership, because leadership is a big role, because as a leader, there are qualities of a leader. Sometimes you might think that you are a leader, but you're not a leader. I love the fact that you're a leader that listens. Because that means that if you are able to listen to other young people, listen to what they're going through, listen to their concerns, that means when you go back to your station or to your mentor, you say, you know what, this is the issue. Young people are facing this and that. And another thing that is really, really touching me, you mentioned something about gangsterism. I know that there are communities that are facing a lot of gangsterism, and it has had a huge impact, especially on young people. There are young people who we find they are now, doing wrong things, because of maybe background, family situations, whatever that may be happening. Mental health sometimes, or maybe, sometimes, and I really appreciate that you are there at your, as a link, because it helps other young people to actually find their purpose, and in finding their purpose, you may not see it yourself, but you are the voice of other young people, because also us as an organization, we aim to empower young people, and we want to empower young people for life, leadership, and service. And seeing that you are already doing that, it gives us hope that there are more young people out there who can be like you, who can do like you. And also, do you have maybe any advice, to these young people who find themselves in situations where they're not supposed to be into. I find myself now, I'm trying to make a living. I'm a young person, because sometimes you usually see young people are not going to school. Some of them, they don't go to school. During the week they are out there, doing whatever that they are doing. But also the problem that we saw was that there is an influence. One thing that I've also noticed is that young people tend to, if maybe you see someone in the street who's doing well, you see them as your role model, right? But then you don't understand what exactly they're doing. So you might want to attach yourself to them, What advice do you give to those young people, maybe?
Yeah. So my advice is what my principal, Mr. Nev, said to us during assembly is that become friends with the top achievers and become friends with those that do good. So my advice here would be that for those who are on this list, I know it's difficult,
Yes.
and we live in a world where we are being judged based on our circumstances.
Yes,
but I want to say that surround yourselves with those that does good, because you will see that at the end of the day you will achieve and you will become good. It's just a matter of willingness.
Yes.
So that is my advice to them.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And I'm sure other young people are really, really listening, because you know, we all start somewhere. You don't have to start big. You don't have to go to university in order for you to be a leader. You start here. You start at high school. Start in primary. Whenever there are opportunities, debate opportunities, whatever opportunities that are there. If you are passionate, if you can feel yourself that I'm really, really passionate about this, just go for it. You might find yourself, you're up there. We see you, doing big things as a young person. This is proof that young people can do it. If you put your mind into it, then you can do it. And also, let's go back into you now. Like you.
Yeah.
Yes, you are the junior, commissioner and all of that. But I want to know about you. What are your goals? What are your dreams for the future? What do you want for yourself?
Yeah. So what I see for myself is becoming the Joseph of my family.
Mm-hmm.
And what I see for myself is, so my dream is to become a politician, right? That is my first thing. But my second thing is also teaching. I love teaching others, and I find through teaching others are then inspired, because I get inspired by my educators.
Yes.
But what I see myself doing is creating a better South Africa. Yes, it won't happen overnight, and it will take time. But I believe that it has started now.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that I am making a change, and I will continue to make a change.
Yes.
Whether it's through me going to what I teach or
Yes.
me becoming a politician. So that is what I see for myself.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And you will achieve those dreams if you continue, you keep your mind into it, you focus, and don't lose yourself, right? You are still a young person. 16 years, you still have a lot to achieve. You still have a lot to achieve, and we are really, really proud. Also, as an organization ourselves, to see that there are young people who are doing big things. Who are doing things that are changing not only your life, but you're also changing other young people's lives. And we are truly, 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 truly grateful that also the South African Police is assisting these young people. Can you please also name maybe the program? What is the name of the program?
It's the Junior Commissioner's project.
Oh, it's recent. Oh, it's like that.
Yes.
And then it goes to school for like debates.
Yes.
Okay, it's interesting. Do you have any question for me?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Why? You don't want to know anything about me?
Okay, I would. My question is just.
Yeah, you can ask anything.
Yeah. How is it to be a presenter or an interviewer?
Scary. Okay, like to be honest, it's really, really scary, because Sometimes I just show up. I think the most important thing is for you to just show up.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you prepare the questions. Sometimes you end up not asking the questions. Sometimes the conversation flows. But also, I think it depends on the guest. For me, I get different kinds of guests. So each guest that I get, it becomes a learning experience for me. I mean, today I have a 16-year-old, and it's a learning curve. Last time I had, an older person. It's changing, but also it's a great experience. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm also still learning. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm sure you can see. I'm still learning myself. We just started this project, also the podcast, Feels fun.
Okay.
No, I'm not to ask that. I mean, do you have any question, Iba?
I do have some questions. As you can look at the blazer, it has so many things. So, can you please explain each badge? What is it for? How did you achieve it? If you achieved it, and
Yeah. So this is just a few of many badges. I have others, but for me, I don't like to put them on because I don't want too many badges to show the public that, because it sometimes can become intimidating to others. But this one here is what I recently got from the Junior Commissioner's project, the provincial thing.
Yes.
That was held in Albury Road, where I was then elected as the Deputy Junior Provincial Commissioner for the Eastern Cape Province. This I got from the station where I serve as the Junior Station Commander. This is the debate badge where I serve as the Secretary for the academic year up until next year. This is the Environmental Club where I also serve as the Secretary and also managing the recycling of our school and together with WESA. This is the Interact, honorary badge. This is my Interact positioning badge. So I serve as the president of the Interact Club. So the Interact Club is, our logo is, our motto is service above selves. So we focus on the community itself. We serve the community. And this is just, the penguin is from Sankom for penguin marine life and a reservation for penguins. My other badges are still coming. It's my recent one that I will fetch now is my adjudication badge. So I am a debate adjudicator. Recently completed my training in SIA, so I judge now the debates going on.
That's amazing.
And also I am also doing the moot court program. So moot court is where we, as high school students, we are so to say lawyers in a real court. So our current case we got is about a school's policy they came up with. So I'm the respondent, so I have to argue for that policy, and there's the applicants, they argue, they found their own motion, but it's a lot.
Wow. It's interesting. You're a very busy young man. You're a very busy young man. Because when you were reading your page, I can see you are full in on all of them. That's truly amazing. Do you have another question?
no.
You're good. I'm truly. And also, you're now a judge of the debates.
Yes.
You're good. You're doing very well for yourself as a young person. You're doing very well for yourself as a young person. You're creating a name for yourself out there. People will know you for what you're doing. People will see you for what you do. People, when they hear your name, they'll know that we're talking about that young person. Even when they don't see your face, they'll know that it's him.
Yes. Yeah, and as I've said that it's all about determination.
Yes.
Because looking at me being a debate adjudicator, I didn't become an adjudicator once again because I'm the best debater.
True.
It's me continuously listening to others, going to workshops, debating,
Yes.
so it's determination. Now as a judge, I am listening to others debating, and at the end of the debate, I can then give them feedback to say, listen here, work on this and that. So
yes.
that is just the nice thing of me being a leader. It's I can advise others as
yes.
advice was given to me. So whatever someone is saying to me, I take it to heart because I want to give that to the next person.
Yes. So you take constructive criticism very well.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. And that's how you learn and you grow. You know, that's how you learn. That's how you are able to build yourself also as a young person. Because also when you are judging those young people who are debating, you give them according to how you received.
Yes.
You know, I was given like this, so this is how I'm also going to give to you. And we're truly, truly, truly grateful for people who mentored you, people who assisted you, people who made sure that, you know, you are in this position. Because I feel like even your bitches terrify me. I've never had bitches in high school. I've never had bitches in high school. You're doing very well for yourself. You should be very proud of yourself. And you're doing big things as a young person. I think it's my first time ever coming across a young person who's truly, truly determined as you are, who's truly, truly focused as you are. Because I'm sure even in school, you're not only, you know, doing all of these things, but you're also at school. I'm sure you're also excelling, right? Please say it.
Yes.
Please say it.
Yeah. At school, in terms of academics, it's an up and down road.
Yes.
But I always manage to come back. Like last term, I received. I was number 5 for Afrikaans first additional language,
Yes.
number 7 for English home language, and also in the top 10 for life orientation. So, and also geo. So
Yes.
it's an up and down scale.
Yes.
Like this term, my goal is to get 70% to above. Yeah.
Oh, and you will.
Yeah.
And you will, as long as you study.
Yes.
Study.
Yes.
It's very important to study. Like, study, don't just sit and say, oh no, I'll see the day before. Procrastination is never a good thing. Procrastination, even you at home, procrastination is not a good thing, because it will delay all of your things. You will realize at the last minute that it's chai, you know, it's over. Because even when you get to that exam paper, you won't remember anything. The question, and then you'll go blank. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm truly, truly inspired. I myself, I'm 24 years old, but I'm really, really inspired. I've never come across such a young person who's so focused. You know, you're so focused, you're so determined. You're really a true example of a young person who wants the best for themselves and also for their country as a whole. Because I see you as a true leader. If you are into politics, that means you will change the world, right? You will change the world, because we're tired of corruption. We are tired of a lot of things in the world, and we believe that as a young person, because from the way you speak, you speak with so much intelligence. You have so much wisdom as a young person. And I know that maybe, okay, let me ask this question. You have siblings.
Yes.
How do they feel when they know that you are this person that you are?
So with my siblings,
Yes.
I'm the eldest. They are younger than me.
Yeah. Oh.
So sometimes, my brother and my sister, they are in primary. And when I come from school or from an event, they would ask me, "Where were you?
Yes.
What did you do there?" And then I can have a conversation with them. And also with that being the eldest, sometimes I have to then put my foot also down to say that what you're doing is wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is just me being the oldest child.
Yeah.
It's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
And you are the first child.
Yes.
So they're looking up to you.
Yes.
And you know that they'll never, you know, because you're doing great and they see that it's doable, they'll follow on your footsteps. And who knows what else they can do? You know, maybe they can do bigger things than that you are already doing at your age. And you're truly such an inspiration, especially because now your siblings are looking up to you. They see that, you know, if our brother can do it, then we also can do it, you know. And I love the fact that you're also using this thing of, you know, what do they say about the firstborns? You are
Deputy parent.
Deputy parent. You use the deputy parent of saying, if you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, you put your foot down. This is wrong, and this is right. And you know, you're truly a good role model for them, because you're not only doing it for yourself only, you're also doing it for them. And also your parents, how do they feel?
But they are very proud of me, and they sometimes are hard on me, but I totally understand, because they want me to always achieve the best, and they want me to be proud of myself. Especially my father is very strict, like even like last term I did a bit bad in maths, and it's like this, he doesn't want to see this again. So now with the exams, it's like monitoring me. My mother as well, so they always want me to be proud of myself and to do everything with the best ability that I can. Yes.
Do you know what I like about such parents? I like such parents because, you know, as much as you're not happy with my marks, what are you doing to assist me? You know, I love the fact that your parents, when they see that, you know, you didn't do well, we're not happy with the result, you know, we can assist you, you know, we will, let's change the schedule maybe, let's assist you, you know, do you need a tutor? Okay, fine, we'll get you a tutor. Because sometimes I think sometimes parents, not that they fail, you know, but sometimes parents, they get it wrong, you know, and it's okay to say that, and it's okay for them to admit that, you know, I don't know, you know, I didn't do well in that, you know, because sometimes our kids need support, you know, children need support in order for them to be able to be successful, to achieve certain things. In order for you to have such confidence, I'm sure it also comes from your family, from your parents. They boosted this confidence, they built it, you know, for you to be able to be the person that you are. Because sometimes parents, what kids need is, you know, the support. Support me. Fine, I did bad. Fine, I did something wrong. But please assist me. Show me that, you know, you want me to be better. Show me that you want me to grow. You want me to learn from my mistakes. You know, because sometimes parents are like, you know, you're doing wrong. You're not doing right. And then they leave you like that, you know. And then now, of course, you'll go outside at some point, you know, sit for hours outside. And when you go from outside, you get different advices, you know. Sometimes you get good advices. Sometimes you get bad advices. But you know what happens? Sometimes bad advices overpowers the good advices, and then as a young person, you end up choosing the bad advices, and then it becomes, you know, a bad thing. And then now, you know, because sometimes as kids, as we grow up, sometimes, you know, we go through the adolescent stage, you know. Have you ever been through that stage? Are you through the stage, or have you ever, you know, where, you know, you feel like, yeah, I'm all that, you know? Have you ever, like, because also in your position, have you ever, like, hosted, you know, like, you know, I have pages, you know, I'm this now, my parents, you know, when they say this, when they say that, you know, no, I have the final word maybe. You know, that disrespect that comes with, you know, like, there's that thing that comes with you being naughty as a child, you know. Yeah. Have you ever experienced that maybe? And then maybe if you can tell us what helped you to know, maybe, you know, say, no, you know, I'm getting out of line, you know.
Yeah. So I've never really experienced that because I would say it's, once again, it's who my father is. He's very strict. He would quickly put me in line, and also my grandfather and my uncles, they are watching me 24/7. Like, my grandfather, if I'm now wrong, he would look at me.
Yes.
And then at that moment, I know that I'm wrong. And my uncle, he would always tell me to be humble.
Yes.
Because if you get people that they have achieved everything, but now they're not humble anymore.
Yes.
And then they are starting to lose the trust of others. And so I believe with me staying humble, I can gain trust of many more people.
And people will also be able to rely on you.
Yes,
because, I mean, as much as you are successful, you still know people, you still recognize people. You know, because being humble is the best thing that you can ever do for yourself as a young person. I think I want to know more about you. You know, I'm having a nice time. I'm having a really, really nice time. The conversation, like, I feel like I just have a lot that I want to ask you. You know, you're truly a special young person. I want you to know that. And I want you to know that you are doing a great job. You're doing good work, not only for yourself, but for people who are following you, for people who are before you, for people who are, for young people, for also older people, because, and also for parents at home, because if you were able to grow up and if your parents, because sometimes we say that our parents are strict, sometimes our parents, if my mom is strict, that means I need to go outside because, my mom is strict, I don't want to listen to my mom, I don't want to listen to that. But I love the fact that you take it as the fact that, it also shaped you to become the person that you are. As much as my dad was strict, but it shaped me to become the person that I am. It really did help me to become the person that I am. And we are also thankful as an organization for you coming through to our podcast, telling us about you as a young person. Because this episode, we wanted to be for June 16. And I'm really, really inspired and truly happy that, it's you as a young person who is here. Young people are truly inspired. They truly see that it's doable. If you were able to do it, then they can also be able to do it. Any last message that you want to say, maybe to young people, to parents at home, any?
Nothing much. It's just that I want to say to my fellow peers outside and the young ones, stay focused, stay motivated. Those who you might find yourself in unforeseeable circumstances, know that there is someone praying for you. There is someone that's willing to listen to you. And to my family at home, I just want to say, and wherever they are, I'm really grateful for your support, your mentorship, and for always listening to me. I know sometimes I can speak a lot, and also to my family at school, my debaters, and everyone.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I am inspired. I'm inspired as old as I am. Well, I'm not old, but I'm older than him, of course. But I'm truly, truly inspired. I'm truly, truly grateful. Thank you so much for coming through again. Thank you so much to your mentors for allowing you to come here and having this conversation with us. Thank you guys so much at home. Please don't forget to share, to like, to subscribe, and also please, if you want to continue this conversation on the comment section, please do comment in the comment section so that we can put on this conversation. Bye.